Okay. I don't even know how much storage I got to do this, but we just gonna get this video started. Okay, so I am on these folks' camera because I have a conviction to vlog. And I don't know which direction this is supposed to go, but God is telling me to do this versus the whole boss up. So here I am, following directions. And I have set up me a little space to where I got my little backdrop. I got my little seat, my pillows, like I'm comfortable. I got my ring light and the tripod. And I'm just supposed to talk. Oh, gosh. The main thing that I said I was going to do first, which I still may do this, but look at me talking now, so I don't know if I probably feel more comfortable than I expected. But I said I was going to start off with counting my blessings, right? 5 blessings per day. And then at the end of the week, read off those 35 blessings for that week. So I am going to do that. So I don't know, that might be a little segment, but anywho, man, I come to really document my progress. I gotta say, just within these past 4 or 5 months, God has been speaking to me. Maybe even longer than that, but definitely within the past few months, And he is opening my eyes to so much. I mean, I just have to put it out there just to say, like, I'm not close to anybody that I once was close to. And it's not all in a bad way. It's just like distance, like either we just grew apart or life is busy. We just don't see each other as much. But I don't talk, there's no one that I can really just call up and just chit chat with. Now I do have my connections that are new, and those connections allow me to, just have conversations on a different level. And they speak to where I'm at right now. And it's sort of like God's way of saying, okay, let me take away all that you're familiar with and allow you to trust me to create new bonds. And what's so crazy is these new bonds, half of them is people I've known. Like, I know one person is somebody I've known since elementary. We always been okay, but like fine. Like, I mean, not even just okay, but we always just been cool in passing. Like, girl, like all my life we went to school together, whatever. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. But what I'm trying to say is that some of the people that he brought into my life right now, I've known previously, and the relationship or the conversation that we have now is different. I'm not communicating with anybody right now as the same person that I was. I'll put it like that. Whew, it took me forever just to get all that out. But anyway, God is just telling me to record where I'm at. Because even in 3 months, I have a women's retreat to go to. Even in 3 months, I intend to be someone totally different. I do not want to be who I am right now. I want to be somebody better. My intent is to always get better. And maybe this will help somebody else. I don't know. But I'm in my selfish mode. Like, I'm in my selfish mode. A guy has shown me that he could take people away from me that, and it just because, we just distant, he showed me that he could take money away from me and still provide. And with the people that he took away, he showed me that he can replace where needed. He showed me that he's listened to me. And I heard God speak, which I actually fumbled that one, but he was beginning to speak to me, and I fumbled the opportunity. I'll share that one day, but just know that I heard God loud and clear. And part of me want to know exactly what was supposed to be said to me, to give me hope for the future. But to be honest, I can also look at it where he just wanted me to know that I just wanted to know if I was hearing him like I thought I was. And he just said, basically, he was just like, yeah, I hear you. Let me throw out this information so you know it's me. Because in that moment, oh gosh, I have so much to say. I'm just going around in circles. Oh my gosh, I have to start talking. I have to start talking. God has been too good to me, and I'm literally just like, I'm shocked. I'm just shook, you know. Let me take this time to say I am not where I were. I've been through a lot, and God has shown me that like everything that I've been through was for a reason. He's shown me that the life I have right now is very overwhelming because it's totally different than anything I've ever had, from motherhood to relationship to the business. Everything about my life is not where I was before. It was always what I was aiming for, but when I got all of this, it looked different to me. But I'm learning that this is my blessing. And it's not that I'm actually like learning it, but it's like I'm appreciating the fact that I'm realizing, I'm just counting my blessings to know that this life that I have right now is the one that I always prayed for, you know? Man, got so much to say. Anyway, I think I'm getting X on my hand. But I got so much to share. I got a lot to share. I got a lot of God's glory to share. And then I have to say that I'm sharing it from a place where one would call me straddling the fence. You know, like I just got baptized, me and my son, right before the new year. And I got baptized as a sinner. Like I have not had enough conversations with people, or I haven't heard enough of the talk about the phase where you're in the middle. No, like you hear the side that's like churchgoers, and I'm like, they got the word, they know the Bible, you know, like those people. You see them, and then you see the ones that like not really going to church, not really like just on a spiritual level. Then you in the middle where it's like, I believe in God, hands down. If I ever questioned him before, he's shown me time and time and time again that I'm real. He's real, you know. And so I have no choice but to believe that, because he's talked to me man, he's talked to me, you know. Um, I'm just at a place where I don't know the Bible. I went to church when I was a little kid, but I didn't go consistently. Um, I when I did go to church, I I mean, it was just too overwhelming for me. And I don't know if it was just too overwhelming for my personality as a child or because I had already experienced trauma and tragedy. And so I don't know where the disconnect came in when it came down to church. As a matter of fact, I was still going through that mess. Still going through it. So the opportunities that I had to really like understand the Bible, understand God, like as a kid, honestly, I had other in a way, I couldn't help but know that there was a God, because when my sister Courtney passed, that was my guardian angel. Like at that age, I knew that that was my guardian angel, and it's like, so obviously I knew that there was a God. I had a spiritual sense ever since I was younger, but oh man, I was had been through tragedy and trauma, and I was still going through trauma, and I've never had that just churchy. I just never had it. So at 40 years old, I can tell you that I still cannot quote you a scripture in the Bible. Um, just off the top of my head. Just never been able to do that. I can't pick this name out the Bible and put it there. If I'm trying to scroll through the Bible, I'm trying to figure out where it's at. Like, I don't have that history. I don't have that education. But man, God, God has shown me time and time again that what I went through and who I was and things I did that I'm probably not so proud of, like, I gotta give myself grace, because I was already set up for failure when it came down. Well, no, I'm not even gonna say failure. I was already set up to go through all that I went through based on my childhood. I know I'm going around and around the circle. I got so much to say. But anyway, I knew, it's like I'm looking back in hindsight and I'm like, girl, no wonder why you did that. No wonder why you was like that. No wonder why you talked like that, thought like that, acted like that. Girl, you done been through it, So it's like finally at 40, I'm giving myself grace to just not even be hurt by some of the choices I made and things that were done to me. Like, I can't be hurt by it. I'm human, so it'll be occasionally probably embarrassing, certain parts of my life. But God has really shown me that He's always had grace. He's always given me grace. And He also, that I'm favored. He's making my purpose clearer. The only thing that The only thing that I was unsure of and still trying to make sure is what he wants is like the delivery, the way I do it. He's always shown me the promise. He's already confirmed that things that I desire, I can have. I can have it. He's shown me that. He's told me that. The promise is there. I just have to deliver and be obedient for what he's telling me to do. I'm going to have to chop and screw this video. I'm going to have to learn editing because I am all over the place. But ultimately, I'm supposed to talk. I'm supposed to start off by talking to this camera, explaining my goals, explaining my self-proclaimed New Year system. I'm supposed to, I got a list. I got a whole list of what I'm supposed to talk about. But all in all, I was really just supposed to start. I was supposed to come on here right now and just blabber because it's just starting. It's starting. I'm going to do my weight loss journey on here. Listen. I had surgery before. I got to talk about that. We're going to talk about weight loss and weight gain and surgeries and naturals, and we finna talk. Actually, I'm about to talk. Y'all can type, and I can. Look at me talking about them comments. Get it, girl. But anyway, I guess I'm being prepared to be a YouTuber, child. And if nothing else, it's gonna work. Like, it's gonna be my therapy. Talk it out. Speaking of therapy, I started attending therapy, right? And I am more than certain that my therapist is wondering how I'm functioning. Hey, I know she like, how is this girl functioning? But man, she's so good. Like, she just be having me think or assess myself deeper than the surface, and that's really all that you really need sometimes, just to talk it out. Just blabber, talk it out. But yeah, that's another thing. She made me realize, I did a test with her quiz and my score was off the chart. She was like, yeah, having a 4 is like max. You 1 to 4, you need help. She said, you scored a 7. Sounds about right. So, sounds about right. No wonder why I think the way I do. But that is no more. That is no more. Like, the person I am, I don't even know her. And I'm not even mad with the people that I'm distant from, because I've seen growth in everybody in some way. I've seen growth in everybody. And it's like having to get to know everybody all over again, to be honest. I can't. It's like they will not know the new me, and I probably won't know the new them. And that's dope, to be honest. To be honest, that's dope. If everybody in your life, like, is progressing in some sort of way. And don't get me wrong, I'm not even just talking about financially, like, because I'm gonna claim it. I'm not like even 50% better than I used to be with money. Like, I have not because I asked not, and because I don't do what I supposed to do, you know, like that's why I'm more than certain why I'm supposed to be doing this right here is so that I can look back and just say, hey, this is where I was, because I am I'm being obedient. Like, I don't care how it looks to anybody no more. I don't care who it inconvenience. If it's good for me, I'm going to try to figure out how to make it happen. I am in a selfish period right now. And the craziest thing is that even in my selfishness, I'm still so great to other people. I cannot say whether or not this is the godly way to do it. I don't want anybody coming on here and being like, oh, you say you saved, you got baptized, you this, you doing this and that. This is not that right now. I can't tell you who I'm going to be and what I'm going to be able to testify in the future. And I might look back at this video and be like, oh, that's how you thought, girl? I hope so. I hope the way I think right now makes the future me cringe. I hope so, because that means that I'm still growing and I've grown into something more beautiful, you know? But right now where I'm at, I cannot give the spiritual guidance. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you in advance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, I can't give you any more spiritual advice than I can just say you need to, like, find your relationship with God yourself. And I mean, like, yourself. Yes, be influenced, but you have to have that relationship. And yeah, this is not the place to come for me to say, oh, don't do that, that's wrong. Oh, don't do that, that's a sin. Oh, don't do I can't. And it's not even me using it as an excuse to sin, but I'm still at that place where it's like, okay, I'm trying to make changes, but it's coming as I'm convicted, not just because you said that I shouldn't do that or I should do this, or that's not happening with me. And all in all, God is the only one that can judge me, and I mean that wholeheartedly. When you tell me that every man, woman, or whatever on this earth sins daily, is a sinner, and things just are clear, like I have clarity on certain things, I can't accept the role of role model, especially spiritually. I can't accept the role of the master of, you know, like the spiritual stuff, or the sinning and the not sinning, and this ain't that. I'm sorry. What this is me being where I'm at, being in the moment, and counting my blessings now. And this is me getting myself prepared for my blessings of the future. Yeah, this is me being able to look back and say, "Ooh, I made it, girl." I remember that time when I was there and I thought that. Like, I am happy with where I'm at, but I'm also, I'm happy and depressed at the same time. I'm happy and depressed at the same time. I do have a mild case of depression. Yeah, I would say it's mild. Today, I would say today it has never been severe at all to where I think about harming myself. But my depression, it's it ranges from mild and moderate. And today was a bit moderate. And jump back in the bed, crying, and I almost couldn't shake it, you know. I was just like in the bed. But when I was able to get some me time, some quiet time, I was able to get out the bed and I just started cleaning the house. And I was better for the rest of the day. And that's what we have to understand too. I cannot wait to go back through this video and get all these topics because they are just all over the place. But that's what we have to understand too, is that depression doesn't mean that you just stay. Okay, depression doesn't always mean that you're just staying in the bed. Depression, you smile during depression, you laugh during depression, you take trips, you eat, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, sometimes your depression doesn't show its face until it's too late. Like, until you are down, you know, like, and that comes suddenly sometimes, or that like you could feel it building up, but there's nothing that you could do about it. Like, you just have to go through the process of, okay, I'm being moody. Okay, I'm being antsy. Okay, I'm being, you know, I'm up all times of night. Okay, I am depressed, you know. So you have them moments. You have the moments where that's what it is, you know. 1 minute you're fine, and then the next minute something kind of triggers you to go into this low feeling state, this confused state of mind, confusion, this overwhelming state of mind. Child, I've been all over the place with this video, but I'm just happy to be talking, and I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Like I said before, it's just to get to talking, be in front of the camera. I am almost 28 minutes into this video, and I don't know how. I completely thought I didn't have any source to do this much. So if it turns off, thank you for watching. Okay. But since it's still going, I am just going to document my journey as I become the woman I admire. Y'all might see me go on the fitness journey and the gym, this and that, and then y'all may see me on somebody like them pills things, the injections, whatever. Y'all might see me on somebody's table. Who knows? I don't care what you think. I don't care. I am big and fat. I am going to love. I'm about to go to sleep, but I am so for real. It wasn't until I got in front of the camera the other day just to test out the thing, and I was like, good Lord, I am so fat. I think it's funny. I don't care. Like, I don't think it's funny, but me calling myself fat, don't call yourself fat. No, sir. Bob. I am fat. I think I want to do I don't care. I'm going to say it. I think I want to do, like, document my journey from, how you say it, you know how they say, oh, this is natural, it's not bought. So, being that I bought what I bought, but then I had a baby, and then I got like, and then I got like real back fat, like how I was before I had the surgery. So, bolt, I'm a, oh, ooh, gosh, I'm being, like, what am I trying to say? Anyway. So basically, it's like I'm starting over. It's like I'm starting over. Like, I'm back fat the way I was before I had my surgery 6 years ago. That's why I say, y'all, I done tried this doggone weight loss journey for 20 years. Y'all finna see me and somebody's stuff. Pray for me. And that is what it is, child. I'm gonna learn the healthy stuff too. Like I'm not just going to go that route, because as I know before, you do have to get some kind of healthy in order to even have surgery if I was to go that route. So either way, I told myself this a couple of months ago, and this is supposed to start now. I told myself that either I'm going to lose the weight and be able to have surgery, or I'm going to lose the weight and be like, oh, okay, I lost enough weight. I don't need to have surgery. I'm trying to tell you. I said I want to give myself 6 months. But anyway, I'm going 3 months at a time. That's my quarter. All right, I am going to really do this because I like this and I was able to talk and nobody interrupted me. And I just went on and on and on. I got so much to talk about. But all right, so and I'm gonna have me my lot journey too. Because why not? Right? All right. Bye. You're still on here because this thing went off. Just shut it in. Bye.